Status report. Well, that was kind of what I was shooting for anyways. Trying to find the limit. Find the limit with the tires, and there we go, we tucked her in. But looks like did her job. It's always surprising to me that I haven't really ever scratched the fuel tank or fairing up there with the many times that I've gone over on her. So that stock engine guards really do a good job of triangulating her landings. All right. Well, did we even dirty up the mirror? Nope. All right. Oh yeah, and so I got the Mitas E07 front tire on now. So getting a chance to try that out, see how much of an improvement it is to the TK70 that was up there that I wasn't really loving. And so far, it's feeling pretty good. I mean, I've been on a lot of gravel and loose stuff so far on this ride, and it's doing pretty good. But it was a bit of a pain to put on. Actually, the spooning it on wasn't so bad. It was just, I don't know if it was just the shipping or something, but that tire did not want to sit wide enough to seat the beads, and everything in my home garage was going against me. So I had to actually take it out to somebody that had a bigger air compressor that could flow more air to get the bead to seat. But it looks pretty good. Nice to have a little bit more dirt oriented shoes up front. But I know in my last video I talked about dual sports a little bit, so I just wanted to ask you guys, chime in the comments, if you were going out to buy a dual sport today with your own money, what would you go for? Would you go whole hog for something at the top end like KTM or Beta? Or would you go something a little more moderate down like a KLX 300, CRF 300L? Woo! DRZ 400, or we can shoot the middle with the Honda 450, or if there's something else I'm not thinking of in my mind. For me, those kind of ring in as the ones that are dirt bikey enough that you would take them on single track and stuff and ride them at a little bit higher pace than the more adventure bikes. So I think I've finally come around to the idea that I probably want to do a 300. If I could find a CRF 300 nearby, I would do it. But I think most likely if I decide to do one, it's going to end up being the KLX, just because I know that they're available, and I can ride that out of the box without having to spend any money on suspension and stuff and get a little further than you do with the CRF, it sounds like. So chime in, let me know what you think. Sway me with your persuasiveness if I'm all wrong about which one to go with. Sometimes I even think that I should just keep trying to do everything with this bike, because It is a lot of fun, and especially with the little surprise that's showing up tomorrow. Once I get that on this bike, I'm really curious to see how it's going to handle. So again, stay tuned to see what's coming up. Like I said, I don't think I've seen anybody do this modification to this bike. So hopefully it brings some new information to the community. But no matter what I do to this bike, it's still always going to be a little heavier. I don't really want to get too soaked because I'm a wussy right now. But like you can see right now, I'm having a blast with this bike. And as you can see, I go at a fairly decent pace through all this rough, and maybe it doesn't appear to it on video, but there's actually some pretty decent rocks and spots. Woo! And I haven't had any problems with these cast wheels. Now, I'm not saying I wouldn't upgrade to the spoked wheels as soon as I'm going to be keeping an eye out now with the 2023 model year having spoked wheels. Woo! Well, so much for staying dry. With the new model year having spoked wheels, I'm hoping that will become a catalog part that I can just order to upgrade this bike.